The Toilet Witches, a story for Caris. You woke in the dark, the urge to pee dragging you out of a restless sleep. You didn't want to go. You tried to ignore it, squeezing your eyes shut and shifting under the duvet, but the pressure in your bladder wouldn't let you. With a reluctant sigh, you slipped out of bed, your bare feet meeting the icy floorboards. The house was silent, the kind of silence that felt like it was listening. You didn't bother turning on the lights. You knew the way, but that wasn't why you kept them off. Light wouldn't make this any less terrifying. You moved quickly, crossing the hallway with hurried steps, glancing into the shadows out of instinct, even though you knew they were empty. For now. The bathroom door stood ajar, a sliver of faint light spilling into the hallway. You stepped inside, the air colder here, sharper. You didn't close the door. Closing it always felt like a mistake, as though trapping yourself in this room would make things worse. You lowered yourself onto the toilet, your legs tense and rigid. The room felt alive, as though something was watching, waiting, right beneath you. You tried not to think about it, tried not to imagine what might be under there, coiled in the dark. You finished as quickly as you could, your heart already racing. And then you reached for the flush. Your hand trembled slightly as you pushed the lever down, the familiar roar of water filling the room. But you didn't stay to watch. You bolted, heart pounding, legs moving with the first wave of icy air hit the back of your neck. They were coming. The hallway stretched before you, impossibly long, every step a battle against the rising panic. Behind you, the sound had changed. The flush wasn't just water anymore. It was something else, something deeper, louder. The air grew frigid, sharp as knives, and you didn't dare look back. You didn't need to see them to know they were there, rising up as the water spiraled down. You could feel it, the weight of their presence, the darkness closing in around you, the faint rustle of something moving impossibly fast. Your feet slapped against the floor as you sprinted toward your bedroom. The shadows seemed to stretch and twist, the hallway warping into something endless. You could feel them gaining on you, the cold pressing closer, sharper. It was the sound that terrified you most, not loud but subtle, a low, rushing noise that filled your ears and seemed to vibrate through your bones. A shadow darted across your vision, so fast you barely registered it, but you felt the chill it left behind, brushing against your skin. Your bedroom door was just ahead. You didn't slow down, you couldn't. You lunged for it, your hand fumbling at the edge as you stumbled inside. The cold followed you, rushing in like a tidal wave, but you didn't stop. You threw yourself onto the bed, yanking the duvet over your head in one frantic motion. Your breath came in short, ragged gasps, the air under the covers damp and suffocating, but it was safe. It had to be safe. You lay there, curled into a ball, listening. The cold lingered for a moment, and you could feel them, hovering in the room, circling. Their presence was heavy, oppressive, but they never touched you. They never came under the covers. The silence returned slowly, the icy grip on the air fading as the first pale light of dawn began to creep through the curtains. Only then did you dare to lower the duvet and peek out. The room was empty. The hallway was still, but your heart didn't slow. Your hands still trembled, because you knew this wasn't the end. Tomorrow night, when your bladder betrayed you again, when the silence returned to the house, and you had no choice but to walk that hallway, you would have to face it all over again. And you could only hope you would make it back to bed in time.